Okay, here's the silver trade, guys, that I mentioned in one of the previous videos uploaded today also. I think I've done 2 or 3. Tend to get into these little belts of doing things. So again, a return to previous level pattern. You can see, oh hang on, we can see it pushed up, and as explained in the previous video, we got our trigger lines. This is the first trigger line. This does this when you drag it. Pushed up once, came back down, pushed up a second time. So this is a trigger line here. Then we pushed up again, came back down, then pushed up. So this is the second trigger line. Well, I mean, technically this would also be our very first trigger line. So you could look at it that way, because otherwise if you're waiting for this very first trigger line, you're waiting a very long time. Now we haven't had any real pullback, because like I say, they try and take out the stops, or the bulls try and get out of, keep pushing higher, but they don't, because there's a lot more orders selling. Who quite knows, you know what I mean? So made a little bit of money here so far, and I'll just stick on this draw profit indicator and they should come up profits. Little handy thing when you need it. So we've made, what's that, 230 ish, 237 bucks, or 238 to be exact. You can see we're pushing down quite nicely now. So you could take that profit if you're not greedy on a nice push down like that. Bang, 374, because quite often they will retrace, unless you want to hang in to hit target, or even if you had your target down here and want to try and go the whole way with with one more break even, one more take partial. On the newer version of Trade Assistant, you can have even more partial closes. So you just have to change this to 15 or 10% or something, and you can have 6, 7, 8, from what I remember using it just the other day on my other computer. So that's pretty good, because like I've said in other videos, you never quite know when it's going to shoot off into the sunset with all your money. So we're at the 50, 38.2, and again we tend to fall quite easily in these areas because of the sudden push. There's no time for anybody to put orders in, so there's very little resistance, so it cannot help but drop. This would actually be my take profit area here. This is target, so we've overshot target. Don't be surprised if we get a pullback, but I'll try and hang in there for the sake of the video, because even on demo I'm tempted to push this button. Take my money. Okay, so here is the dollar index on Tradingview. Let's have a look at this indicator here. I should also have it on MT4, the CCPV, or currency slope meter. They're called a few things. We've got a tick up here. It is trending up, the US dollar. Swiss, as I told you, on the CPM extended was ramped, so that's strong today. You could trade most CHF pairs, spread the risk. So everything against the Swiss and the US dollar, Aussie, NZ. Okay, so apparently that's risk off. So we can see it's kicking back up again, and what you could do here is just your basic 1, 2, 3. This could be a good target considering it's looking quite strong today. That is a projection. You could wait for a break above the swing high, which is the Singapore session high. You could put an alert there, a little bit above it. That line there, what's that line there for? I'd have to go back and have a look. So there's an alert, right, crossing up. When you get your alert, over here, get yourself an arrow, because when it goes off, it'll disappear. And you go, did I put an alert there or not? So that is the bottom of a pin bar. Who cares? But sometimes these things play in. Just be wary of it. Don't be surprised if you still get pushbacks. US dollar trend overall is strong and not too bad. Okay, from here the mic did not work again, transferring it from one computer to the other. So anyway, basically what I'm doing is just waiting for it to take profit if it does, but it doesn't quite, and I just get a bit bored, as you do, and close it out for 400 something else dollars, 432 I think it was. So all up, I think we made $669, I think it was, if it's still here. Yep. So again, not a bad little trade there, and I'll close out shortly, and that's about it. So like, share, subscribe, and do something nice for someone today. That would be good, make you feel good, and I'll see you in the next vid. Take care.